The first time I did it, I couldn't really believe I did it. They've tried to portray me like I was some kind of a creature, right? I was just like everybody else out there. Probably 99.9% of the time, I'm as normal as he is or anybody else is.
He was a monster. He is still a monster until the day he takes his last breath.
سلام. تو این ویدیو میخوایم پرونده یه هیولا رو بررسی کنیم به اسم بابی لانگ که 9 تا دختر جوان رو میدوزه و بهشون تجاوز میکنه و در آخر اونا رو میکشه. پس تا آخر این ویدیو با من همراه باشید.
It was pretty easy to tell from the very minute I grabbed McVeigh that she wasn't like the others.
Bobby DeLong, thank you. Thank you for choosing me instead of another 17-year-old little girl.
And that's probably why she's still alive, walking and talking today.
I had made my mind up that night when I came home from work that I was going to end my life. I even sat down and wrote my suicide note out. I left around 2 a.m. when I got off my shift. I remember being happy. I was happy. I know when I go home, I'm going to end my life. I was happy. I'm going to be free.
در حالی که اون تو خیابون‌های خالی و تاریک دوچرخه سواری میکنه، متوجه ماشین قرمزی میشه که جلوی یک کلیسا پارک شده.
Shrugged it off. It's like, I'll be okay.
اون زیاد جدی نمیگیره ماجرا رو، در حالی که اون فرد پنهان شده بود پشت فرمون.
Next thing I was just yanked off my bicycle, horrifically, just so forceful. Knocked the breath out of me. I felt to my left temple. I remember him putting a blindfold on my face. I was ordered to take all my clothes off. He ties me up, ligatures on my wrists, ankles.
Throws me in the car, yells at me to keep my eyes shut, and that if I showed him a good time, he was not going to kill me.
My grandmother's boyfriend used to put a gun to my head every time he molested me for 3 years. It was nothing new to me.
لیزا هر کاری که اون میگه انجام میده، در حالی که اون با اسلحه تهدیدش میکنه. مرد ماشین رو روشن میکنه و اونو میبره. لیزا روی صندلی شاگرد با چشمای بسته و نگران نشسته، در حالی که لباساش پایین پاشه.
I had no clue where we were going. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Rape and death. Next thing, to my surprise, my abductor makes me get dressed.
اون دستای لیزا رو باز میکنه، اما اون همچنان چشماش بسته است. لیزا از ماشین پیاده میشه و وارد یه ساختمون میشن. وقتی وارد شدن، لیزا رو روی تخت میندازه.
Rape me. Any way you can imagine. He raped me. Very painful. A happy place. I would just disconnect from the rest of the world and just become completely numb. Tired of living, just tired of being abused. I didn't see any other way out. I didn't want to live. I remember thinking of my family, my sister, my brothers. What are they going to do without me? And I kept thinking, I gotta get out of this. I just had a new sense of wanting to survive. I would do whatever it took.
لیزا میخواد که دستشویی بره، ولی لانگ قبول نمیکنه. ولی لیزا اصرار میکنه و میگه اگه نذاری برم رو تخت خرابکاری میکنم، و بعد اون اجازه میده تا بره دستشویی، جایی که لیزا میتونه برای لحظه‌ای تنها باشه و فکر کنه.
I just put my fingerprints everywhere. The vanity mirror, on the walls, to show the police I was fighting, trying to leave my marks, say, hey, listen, I was here. I was one of his victims.
اون میدونه برای زنده موندن باید اعتماد لانگ رو جلب کنه. بنابراین اون یه بازی فکری خطرناک رو شروع میکنه.
There was a moment we had a conversation. I had asked him why was he doing this to me. He said due to a recent breakup, he was getting back at women in general. And I played at his heartstrings. I said, listen, I can be your girlfriend. We don't have to tell anybody how we met. You seem like a pretty nice guy. I had to show he had control and that I respected him, no matter what.
No, I can't keep you. He told me to get some rest, get some sleep. It'll be over in a little while.
حوالی ساعت 3:30 صبح مرد لیزا رو داخل ماشین میبره، دوباره چشماشو میبنده. بعد از یه مدت پیادهش میکنه و لیزا فکر میکنه که دیگه آخر راه رسیده و اونو میکشه.
As he put the blindfold on me, I was trying to tighten my jaw so it would be a little loose.
Everything that I saw, hear, touch, smell, taste, whatever, I would just store it in my memory bank. In case if I did get out of this alive, I can go to the police to get them caught.
I remember that I could sit beneath my blindfold. I'm trying to see my surroundings, I'm trying to see where I'm at. I knew we were in it, it's all two hotels. These two hotels were at the intersections of it. It was the word Magnum on the dashboard. He decided out. I went to stay there for 5 minutes. I was frozen. My mind's racing.
اما اون لیزا رو اونجا رها کرده بود و بعد از چند دقیقه لیزا تصمیم گرفت که خطر کنه و چشمندش رو باز کنه.
I took my blindfold off and the first thing I saw was a beautiful oak tree. And I fell to my knees and I started crying. I knew right there and then my life was going to change forever. To me, it was a sign of a new branch of life.
Now wanting to live my...
اما ماجرا هنوز تموم نشده. وقتی که اون پیش پلیس رفت همه چیز رو تعریف کرد، ولی چون لیزا با خونسردی تعریف میکرد کارآگاه‌ها حرف اونو باور نکردن و از نظر پلیس اون شبیه یه روبرو شده نبود. لیزا عصبانی میشه چون نمیخواد بذاره آدمربا فرار کنه و به شخص دیگه ای آسیب بزنه.
We were finding a body, it averaged out about every 2 weeks. You know if you don't solve it soon, someone else...
Go and talk to her, and I did talk to her. I took my wallet out of my jacket and showed her the picture of my daughter. And I told her, this is my daughter, she's your age. There's nothing I won't do to protect her. And I'm going to protect you.
I started crying. When I was describing the details of how my abductor looked through my hands, small mustache, pockmarked face, small ears.
I'd never seen a victim of a violent crime like this that had such recall.
Photo lineup, 6 pictures. I said, that's your guy. Just take your time. You gotta take your time. I'm telling you, that's your guy.
And they said, we've got him. And they ran out into the parking lot. They handcuffed him, put him in the car, read him his rights.
Late this evening, investigating officers from the task force have arrested and charged Robert J. Long, and we have charged him with 9 counts of first-degree murder.
Bobby Joe Long's arrest came with the help of a young girl, a teenager.
November 4th, 1984, Bobby Joe Long released me. I promised myself I would never live as a victim. Bobby Joe Long, thank you.
لیزا سالها به عنوان معاون کلانتر مشغول بود.
I know not on my watch will I let any child get hurt. And if they do, I'm going to be remembering honor of the victims: Artis Wick, Lana Long, Michelle Denise Sims, Chanel Williams, Elizabeth Loudenbach, Karen Disfriend, Vicki Elliott, Kimberly Hops, Virginia Johnson, and Kimberly Swan.
ممنون که تا آخر ویدیو با من همراه بودید. اگه از ویدیو خوشتون اومد لطفا اونو لایکش کنید، کانال ما رو هم سابسکرایب کنید. دمتون گرم.